Well, she may not be the betting favorite here tonight, but there are a lot of people out there that believe this #1 bantamweight contender is the best 135-pound fighter on the planet. And at long last, she gets a chance to prove it.
She has told us constantly, anytime you are within range of her voice, she will tell you, I'm the best, I'm the champ, get me an opportunity. She gets that opportunity. And she has lived this week as if she believes everything that she says. She has been sure. She has been confident. And that is all rooted in her preparation, which to everyone that knows has been tremendous.
And both champion and challenger have a lot of skills, but this particular contender believes this is the best matchup for her in this top 5. We'll see if she can dethrone the queen. All right, so here's the proud Brazilian Mayra Bueno Silva. What a rise to contention it has been for this young woman. She fought outstandingly well in the Holly Holm fight. Of course, that result was overturned, but the promotion believed in her to such an extent that when they turned her around, it was for the title against Raquel Pennington. This is a 5-tool player, an outstanding ground game. She's got a lot of different submissions in her arsenal, and you can be sure for the opposition that is something of which they are acutely aware as they step up to face Mayra Bueno Silva here tonight. All right, with that, both fighters have now graced the octagon. They will lock the door behind them, ready to go with a crazy fight here at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. All right, now let's get you the tail of the tape for this women's bantamweight championship fight. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Bantamweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Macy Chiasson. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion of the World, Mayra Bueno Silva.
Herb Dean, all referee for this one.
Good.
Scheduled for 5 rounds if need be. All right, here we go, early round 1. Her opponent figures to have a hard time getting inside tonight. Extended reach advantage.
Yeah, absolutely. And not only does she have a long reach, she has an ability to know how to use it. She understands her advantages, and she makes sure to fight to those tendencies.
Oh, man, I hate to laugh, but she lands another kick there, and now you're really starting to see that visible damage on the other side.
When you start seeing the redness in the leg, that means that every time she is driving that baseball bat right into the guillotine jump.
As she gets out.
She is so aware on the ground, and she escapes a deep submission attempt.
Print the shirts, ground and pound. And there it is, another strike gets through on the ground. Bueno Silva getting absolutely worked from the top here on the wrong end of nearly all of these ground and pound strikes. Just over 3 minutes to go now.
Oh, nice headlock. That Darce is tight. Really good Darce choke is locked in. Right now, take your time. Feet, she's out again.
All right, well, through no lack of effort, she still hasn't been able to get the submission. You got to credit the defense at some point.
Absolutely. This young lady is so present defensively when she's under attack. She never panics. She's so calm under pressure. She seems to be a person that can't be submitted.
Oh, that's how you do it. Postures up and lands to the head. Bueno Silva's in half guard. Oh, another strike lands from the top. All right, so the ladies make their way back to the feet. Nice job by her there, and the crowd is just lapping it up.
Yeah, they're loving her willingness to fight to get back to her feet. She never accepted being on the bottom, so even though it was difficult, she got it done, and now she looks to impose herself on her opponent.
Well, masterpiece. Fruits on fire there, probably her best strike of the fight.
Her best strike, and you don't see this type of power normally in this weight class, but she lands, and she lands very good.
30 seconds now to go in round one.
She closes the distance and gets a single collar.
Trying to establish that jab once again. Round two is next.
Stop!
Muito bom. Senta aí, relaxa. Olha, você quase nocauteou ela, tá? Então, no próximo round eu quero que você entre aí, já vai direto.
All right, a lot of tremendous striking action in that last round, DC. I know you don't have a telestrator, but take us through the replay.
I mean, I would love to have my telestrator right now. That was a great display of high-level mixed martial arts striking. Both combatants stood toe-to-toe and let it all hang out.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round here.
Great jab by her.
Went for the inside leg kick. Oh, high-level defense there. The hook shot is blocked by Mayra Bueno Silva.
Beautiful hands on this blade. Another punch lands.
And she misses with the left punch there. Just missed with that right hand. Both fighters throwing heat now. Inside leg kick is good. That strike blocked by Macy Chiasson. Man, that thigh is starting to show some signs of bruising. She's almost smirking about it, right? But
Yeah.
got to address it.
You can't laugh at it now. You can't laugh at all. You got to do a better job of addressing it and deter your opponent from going back to the well. Because otherwise, it'll just get worse and worse.
Well, she has certainly picked up and she did not miss there. This could be the end, DC.
I mean, she hurt her so bad with that big head kick. I don't know how she's standing. Now we're going.
Well, we could be looking at an epic comeback here. She rocked her significant.
Huge shots going on right here. Oh, here we go.
Bueno Silva's looking to pass here, denied by the opponent. Under 2 minutes to go in our second round.
Nice.
Well, I'm not sure her hands, her striking has ever looked better. She continues to land with volume, with pace, with power.
Yeah, with pace and pressure. It's an overwhelming feeling being in there with her when she's fighting at this level. When everything's working, she is as good as anyone in the UFC. Tonight, she is at her peak level.
1 minute.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Bueno Silva's right back to the full mount. Oh, nice strike on the ground for her. Another ground and pound strike lands. Bueno Silva's able to transition back to side control now. Round 3 next.
Aí, senta aí, relaxa, respira. Sim, olha, você está sendo muito agressiva nessa luta, tá? Você tem que se acalmar um pouquinho mais.
All right, so a lot of high-level striking in that last round, but the big shot, of course, to the head that stunned her opponent, nearly got her out of there.
I mean, she hurt her bad. I can't believe that we are going to another round. I thought it was over. She landed it perfectly. Usually that's enough to end a fight. Unfortunately, the round goes on. Let's see what happens.
Ready. Good.
Round 3 of a possible 5. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Trying to find a home for that right hand. Big power shot there. What a strike by her there. I'd be knocked out. Her opponent still stands.
She's still standing, but she's got to get on her bike. She's got to get out to the center of the octagon, find some space so that she can evade her opponent from finishing her.
Oh, that's a big right hand that got through. Takedown defense holds up.
Now the two separate from the clinch.
Stuffs the takedown shot there. How good is her takedown, D?
Huge knee lands from in close.
Man, she is finding her range with ease. She has a huge reach advantage and was able to land another punch there. Takedown defense is there. Oh, she landed another strike to the body there. Very smart to work that body.
Oh, guillotine here.
Oh, that gilly is tight. Oh, great submission defense. Postures up and lands a brutal strike to the head. Bueno Silva's in half guard now. Side control now. All right, north-south position now, DC. If you're on the bottom, what are you trying to do to escape?
If I'm the bottom fighter, she needs to try and force the top fighter to make an action to create some sort of sequence that will allow her to start defending. Because the moment you're on the bottom there, you're just kind of waiting, right? You're fighting with your hands, trying to grasp onto something that will allow you to get up. It's a very difficult defensive position, but it's not impossible. There are many, many ways for you to get back up to your feet. Oh. Big shot lands from the top. It looks like her opponent's reeling.
All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round. Oh, man, you could see. Whoa!
What a performance.
Well, there is going to be no denying her now. A huge TKO result here tonight, and this crowd is letting her know.
John, you know how much I love to talk, and I'm sitting here almost speechless because this young lady looked amazing. She said she was going to get a finish, and that's exactly what she did. Wow.
Back inside the octagon once again, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 24 seconds of the third round, declaring the winner by TKO and new undisputed UFC bantamweight champion of the world, Macy Chiasson.
All right, so she is the new UFC bantamweight champion, joining an illustrious list of former champions in this division, Miesha Tate, Ronda Rousey, and she's